New this morning, a local group is trying to petition and reactivate an RTS-operated bus stop outside of Henrietta Veterans Affairs, and at last check, they already have nearly 730 signatures.
How did we get to this point? Here's Aron Spitzer joining us live from the Henrietta V-A. Aron.
Yeah, guys, members of the Latino Military Coalition started this petition after veterans in the community told them that they were paying out of pocket for rideshare services to make it to their appointments because there is no bus stop. Now, the closest bus stop is around 1.5 miles away at Marketplace Mall, and that's around a 40-minute walk.
I actually was in a situation where I got really sick and I needed to go to the VA, and I needed to go regularly, and I only had $7 in my bank account. So I go to take the bus and find out I can't take the bus.
Sam Temple is a veteran and advocate. He tells me RTS should consider reactivating the bus stop because if you're a veteran in a pinch, you don't have fast options.
Your car breaks down today and you have an appointment tomorrow. There's no way, and you have no way of getting here, you can't take the bus.
According to RTS data, when they operated the stop between the time the VA first opened in 2019 to May 2021, an average of 0.97 people per day used RTS service to get to the clinic. Tom Breed from RTS says that's a heavy lift since operating the stop would cost at least $200,000 a year.
We do operate under financial constraints. It's not as simple as just hearing what a need is and then saying, okay, we can do that. A lot of times we just don't have the resources.
Breed says RTS's on-demand service allows riders to pre-schedule a ride on a smaller bus that gets you from the location you set. So if you take the bus to Marketplace Mall, you would request a pickup from there to the VA and schedule a separate ride back. There are 5 seats on an RTS on-demand bus, so you aren't guaranteed a ride.
There may be times where you may schedule a ride or attempt to schedule a ride, and we'll say, you know what, we don't have availability at that time, and it's because other people have beat you to it to schedule it. That is definitely a challenge.
Nick Stfanovich, the director of Monroe County Veteran Services, says that with services like the county's Vets Driving Vets, you also have to plan ahead, but they've seen big success. Just in 2025 already, there have been over 500 rides to the Henrietta VA through the service.
If somebody wants to pay the $200,000 per year, we're all for a bus stop being at the VA. It's just I'm not going to pay the $200,000 a year. You know, I think it would be a poor decision in regards to the allocation of resources.
Stfanovich tells me he believes the shift of perspective could open even more opportunities.
So I try to steer the conversation more towards how can we make the VA the most accessible that we can in regards to those who don't have private transportation. And I believe that's through the rideshare programs.
But advocates like Mercedes Vasquez-Simmons, who is the vice president of the Monroe County Legislature and the VP of the Latino Military Coalition, and Catherine Quinones, one of the founders of the coalition, say at the end of the day, this isn't a huge ask for those who served.
This bus route was here, and it's a matter of reinstating it. We're not asking you to recreate a new route. It's not what we're asking. We're asking you to reinstate a stop.
The veterans have earned that right to be able to get that transportation door to door. This and other, they do it for the hospitals, to the clinics. There's door-to-door service. Why are we the exception to the rule?
Stfanovich says that RTS is a private organization, so the county can't compel them to operate the bus stop. Now, Breed does say that there are some changes to the on-demand service coming in September, which should make things easier for riders. Following our conversations, Quinones tells me that Breed did reach out, so they are currently talking about how to solve this issue. For now, reporting in Henrietta, Aron Spitzer, News 8.